over on Instagram at Thrift-ology_XO. I am not very tech savvy, and today I wanted to show you how to cross list using Primelister. This is a foolproof step-by-step. I'm gonna make it quick, so let's jump right in. First, you're gonna go to primelister.com and you're gonna log in, or you're gonna start your free trial. If you are new to Primelister, make sure you read below in the caption and you can get a free 7-day trial. If you already have a login and you're just confused on how to use the cross listing, that's why I'm here. So I already have a login, so let's log in. Then it's gonna bring you to this screen eventually. Loading. Okay, so over here on the left side, it says set up Primelister account. Now I already clicked through and did a couple of the things. So if you already created an account, this will be a strike through item. And then you need to install the extension, which is gonna be over here on the right. Now, mine's already crossed out because I already downloaded it, but I'm going to redo all of this as a step-by-step. I actually had a one-on-one call today for a Poshmark consult, and the person was totally confused on how to use the cross listing. So I looked on YouTube to try to give her some guidance, and honestly, there wasn't really much out there that was up to date. So let's do it together. So you're gonna download it. This will be blue if you haven't already. So you're gonna add that to Chrome. See how it says remove Chrome? So it's already in there. So then we're gonna go back to over here. Next step would be connect your marketplaces. Again, mine are already done. Now you can check to see if they are done by hitting my shops, which is right up here, and then you can see what's connected. So I only sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, so you'll see that the Depop and the Grailed are not on there. I guess my Facebook is on there, but I've actually never cross-posted anything. Actually, this will be the first time that I've ever cross-posted anything using Primelister. And then import a listing and then cross-post. So go to the second tab under inventory. Here you will see all of your inventory from wherever you chose the items from. So these are actually all from my eBay store, and I was playing around with this a couple of months ago to help somebody in the past, and then I just decided today randomly, a couple months later, that I should make a small YouTube video tutorial. So this is what you're gonna wanna do. These are all of the items that I have already listed on my eBay account. Now, just for basic, we're gonna go one by one. So you just click on the item that you want to cross post. Now, this is where I think it gets a little confusing because we have a bunch of icons down here at the bottom and they don't really make sense. So if you hover over them, it actually tells you relist, cross list, copy, duplicate, delist, delete, and then there's more actions. So we are going to hit the cross list, and that will bring you to a separate little thing. And then you can select which one you want to cross post it to. So since this came from eBay originally, eBay is not an option on here. This is Australia, and this I believe is Canada. So let's just put it on Poshmark for fun. So cross list to one marketplace, click that button, and then it's gonna put it in the queue eventually. I wonder if it's my internet. Let me not get into a sidebar. So obviously you can do more than one at a time, but I just chose to do one for the sake of this video. And then it took us over to poshmark.com/create listing, and it should have everything already filled in, ready to go. Pretty much a copy from my eBay listing. Again, this is the first time I've ever cross-listed. So let's see what it does. Okay, we're doing this together. I'd be curious to see. Wow, it really filled in everything. I'm gonna scroll back up and see if there is anything that it missed or anything that it got wrong. Now, I do recommend cross-listing. That way you got your eyes on 2 different platforms or more. You don't always want to put your eggs in all one basket. So let's see. It took all the photos over. They don't look blurry or anything. It copied my listing title. It used all 80 characters, which I always suggest doing. And then it copied everything that is in my eBay. So then we would have to fill in this category here, which takes like no time. And for whatever reason, it didn't input the size. Okay. It was new with tags. The color was correct. Style tags are optional. And then the only thing it didn't put in was the required price. Now, I normally put in the required price, but sometimes you can put in 0, and then you would hit next and it would list your item. So I hope this tutorial was easy enough to understand. You can always go back and watch it if you have any questions. I will be doing more tutorials in the future. This was just for cross listing from eBay to Poshmark. I'm going to make a more in-depth one, but I wanted to see how this went, and I actually really just made this for one of my clients so she could watch it. So if you have any suggestions about what I should do on the next video, or if you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you gave me some honest feedback, because this is the first video I have made in years. So good luck with everybody and selling.